The job market in Central and Southwest Virginia has really started to tighten in recent weeks, but many employers are still hiring. So to help us navigate a tough job market, we are joined by Tim Saunders, the Deputy Director of the Central Virginia Workforce Development Board. Tim, thank you for joining us today.
Always happy to be here.
Yeah, I was just telling you, Taylor and I on the show yesterday, we're talking about the job market and how things can be tricky right now. But Tim, you're actually seeing a lot of layoffs across the region, but you say many employers, great news, are still hiring. So I guess which employers have the most opportunities that people could see available right now?
Yeah, we know there have been some layoffs mentioned in the news recently, and that's always concerning to see. We'd never like to see employers letting people go, but at least at the moment, we still have that balance in the market where if someone is looking for work, they should be able to find it. So that's some good news.
That is good news.
I do want to say it is more challenging now. We're not seeing nearly the number of job openings that we saw, say, 2 or 3 years ago. And it seems like it's starting to tighten up more and more every day.
Okay, so Natalie and I were saying at one point, if it's really difficult, that grind, if this is at any positive level we could give, it builds grit, which is always kind of good, that job search. So I guess when someone's looking at their experience, how much does a person actually need to land one of these jobs right now?
Well, you are going to need some level of experience. That's the thing. Many of the jobs that are available right now do require some amount of experience. Now, we do have, I looked at the job openings that are listed around the region, across the WDBJ7 viewing area, and this is some of what I found. You'll notice that unspecified is the largest number there. The number of job ads that doesn't specify the minimum education level is actually pretty high. But here's the thing. As you read into those job ads, they do require some level of experience in the field that they're hiring for.
I see.
So that's the challenge. Maybe you don't necessarily need even a high school diploma to do some of these jobs, but you might have to have 6 months or more or a year or more in the field that you're trying to work in.
Makes sense.
So that's the thing. You either are going to have the work experience or the credential, the training, the high school diploma, the associate's degree, the career studies certificate for a particular career that you're trying to pursue.
Okay, so you're talking about the training and skills that may possibly be needed, even education. So I know you talked about there really being a lot of money to pay for classes if someone wants to go back to school because, hey, it's never too late. We have seen success later in life with many people. So I guess have any recent funding cuts impacted those opportunities for people?
They have. So we are seeing, especially at the community colleges, they still have funding available to cover things in the trades. If you were wanting to go back and get your Journey Workers card to become a plumber or an electrician or work in HVAC right now, there's still money to cover those trainings. It's just not as much as it was before. So that's why I say take advantage now. Don't wait. If that's something you think you might want to pursue, if you know someone who might want to work in the trades or has an interest in working with their hands, send them to Virginia Western or Central Virginia Community College or Danville New River Community Colleges right now. Don't wait and take advantage of that money while it's still there.
A lot of good resources when it comes to trade school, and definitely something that we all need. We need these jobs in our area to help people like homeowners take care of their HVAC systems and things like that. So where can someone go to really learn about training opportunities and things like that here in our region?
Well, our Virginia Career Work Centers around the state are really a great resource for anybody who wants to learn about all the training opportunities. Community colleges are just some of those. We have trade schools like Virginia Technical Institute, which is now owned by Liberty University. They have some great trade programs. We've got the Build Smart Institute here in Roanoke. That's a wonderful resource. Going to the Virginia Career Work Centers is a great way to not only learn about what the training options are, but maybe if you don't know what you want to do or you have someone in your life that's trying to figure all that out, there are career navigators there who can help them plot their path and then maybe leverage some of the money that is available to pay for those trainings.
I think maybe people also need to just be reminded that you guys offer so many resources out there for folks who are maybe looking to get into a field or going back to school, all sorts of different things. So Tim, anything else you want to say to folks who may feel discouraged in a market right now where, they see layoffs or feel like, hey, I just graduated from college and I'm having a hard time landing something that I love. Anything encouraging you could say to them, Tim, right now?
I would just say know your value and be able to tailor your resume and your cover letter to tell your story. I always say that. You have to apply for a job, telling your specific story and what makes you stand out. But there's resources for not just recent college grads and people who are new to the job market, but maybe people who are military veterans like you. We have programs that are specifically designed for people who are transitioning out of military service as well. So just know that coming to a Virginia CareerWorks Center, you can tap into a number of resources to really elevate your job skills and your marketability in the job market.
Yeah, okay, that's wonderful. So again, Virginia CareerWorks doing a lot of good work over there, many resources they want to share with you. So if you want to find one near you, you can visit their website here on your screen, virginiacareerworks.com. And of course, we'll be sure to post all that information over on our website, wdbj7.com. So college grad, not a college grad, high school grad, military, you name it, Tim Saunders and his team have you covered. Tim, thank you for coming in.
Thank you.